I think the most important thing we can do is to prepare students to have choices. And I think education, the right access point for teachers to provide high quality education and kids to engage in high quality learning experiences, it's important.
It's the first reason I got into teaching was an absolute passion to help others.
I'm all about students going to college and providing that educational opportunity for students.
What's the outcome? Is it something that is simply going to substitute instead of using a chalkboard, now we're using an interactive whiteboard, and instead of reading, are we now watching a video? Does that really transform the way that we're teaching? Does that really transform the way that we're learning and thinking? That's what I look for.
And that's why I do it. The kids are worth it. I love them. They deserve it. So,
our goal as teachers should not be to have the kids learn the way we learn. We need to change the way we teach for them. They know technology. They've been using technology a lot longer than any of us. So if we're still using old teaching methods, whiteboards, chalkboards, overhead projectors, we lost them before the content ever gets presented.
I'm confident in my abilities, but I'm satisfied with my lesson when they come back and they say, yep, we needed that.
First and foremost, kids. I mean, just being around kids and being able to impact their learning and to see them go from this stage of their learning to these heights that you set for them because the bar is high and you know that they can achieve it.
The students, bottom line. Each and every day as I walk through those green gates, I may, not necessarily be in the best of mindset, but all a kid has to say is, Dr. Miller! And that puts me in a frame of, that's why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that students have equal access, equal opportunities, and that they get an education that will allow them to do whatever they choose.
What gets me going and what fuels me to do what I do every day is just that chance to get those kids to sort of have that aha or wow moment, that little light bulb moment. So it takes that sort of static lesson and makes it more dynamic so it can reach those kids, because all the things I spit out in class may not reach all the students, but if they can see it from a different video, a different game, or a different aspect, that might reach them and give them that light bulb aha moment I'm looking for.
Kind of the extension that the kids kind of bring about themselves in the advanced is really nice to see, and see that kids still care and want to push themselves. And then even at the lower level, when you see the kids actually realize that something in school is relevant to them, and then they start paying attention, making the real world connections.
To try to think about the advice I'm giving to a teacher, is that going to help them do something good for kids? And if I don't think that way, then I've lost touch with that goal. And I'm not doing right by that teacher, but I'm definitely not doing right by their students.
They're my kids. I love my kids. It's very rewarding to work with them. Even in the school and the district we work in sometimes can be very frustrating. So it's exciting to show them new opportunities, and it's exciting to show them what else is out there. I even teach honors, and I still have so many kids that haven't even been outside of, Palm Beach County. So it's very exciting to be able to bring a lot of that different perspective, different information to them that's not always in the textbook.
Education is the great equalizer. Education takes us from where we are to some other place. And it is my responsibility in this level to ensure that every child, from the most vulnerable 5-year-old to the high-flying AP student, has access to the most amazing teachers and resources possible. And it's our moral responsibility to ensure that happens. And so that's why I get up every day. Yeah, it's easy.
So for me, I get excited about learning. I like to find out new things. I like to do new things. And if I can get a child, or in my role as a coach, an adult, to get excited about something, that's it for me. I just want them to find something they're passionate about.
Well, I love kids,
You know, I have 3 of my own, and I've got 2 grandkids. So that was my beginning. I mean, if you don't love kids, you shouldn't be in education. But I really feel that our public education system is hurting. And so we need some people to change that around, and I want to be one of those.
Doesn't matter the subject, but something clicks, and you see it in their face, you see it in their expression, and there's a connection there, and it's all of a sudden, oh, I get it. I know what I'm doing this for, and that's why we do this. That's why I do this.